I went down the rabbit hole again this week. Hundreds of listings, most of them not worth your time or mine. But 7 made the cut. All Class C, all under $40,000, and every single one has something genuinely interesting about it. If you haven't subscribed yet, it takes 2 seconds and it actually helps. Let's get into it. Starting at the top of the price range, and honestly, the price makes complete sense once you look at what you're getting. 2018 Forest River Forester, 25 feet, Ford, E450 chassis, V10 engine, 26,000 miles. $39,995. Here's the thing. Everything else on this list is at least 13 years old. This one is 7. That gap matters more than people realize. You're talking about a completely different generation of construction standards, materials, technology, and chassis life. 26,000 miles on a 2018 is nothing. This rig has barely been introduced to the highway. Cab over bed up front, rear queen bed in the back, 7-foot ceilings throughout, full kitchen, full bathroom, sleeps 6 comfortably. Power awning already on it. 2 new smart TVs. The AC has a heat pump feature built in, so you're covered in shoulder seasons without burning propane. Gas furnace as a backup. Gas and electric water heater. Dual options on the water heater is one of those small details that makes a big difference when you're camping somewhere cold or off-grid. Generator runs strong with 525 hours on it. At just under $40,000, it's the most expensive on this list. It's also the newest, the lowest mileage for its age, and the easiest to walk into without a project list waiting for you. If you're looking for something you can pick up and drive away in without spending the first month fixing things, this is the one built for that. This one stopped me cold when I saw the mileage. 2011 Winnebago Access Premier, 31 feet 8 inches, Ford F450, 18,154 miles. $36,500, 18,000 miles on a 2011. That is not a misprint. Most rigs this age have crossed 100,000. This one has barely left the driveway by comparison, and the seller has the receipts to prove it's been taken care of the whole time. New Toyo tires installed last June. Generator with only 20 hours on it. Practically untouched. New house batteries put in this past April. New awning fabric also replaced this April. Spray-on roof coating done in 2023, and it comes with a lifetime transferable warranty, meaning that protection moves with the title when you buy it. Every interior light bulb has been swapped out to LED soft white. All leather seating described as like new condition. The only cosmetic flaw the seller mentions is a paint scuff on the driver's side. That's it. Everything mechanical and functional is working as it should. Winnebago holds its value better than most brands in this class. They've earned that reputation over decades. A well-documented Access Premier sitting at under 19,000 miles doesn't show up often, and when it does, it doesn't sit on the market long. This is the kind of listing you call about the same day you see it. Dropping down to $23,500, and this is where the story gets interesting, because the price doesn't tell the whole story here. The receipt list does. 2003 Dynamax Isata, 31 feet, Ford V10 engine, $23,500. On paper, that sounds steep for a rig pushing 22 years old. Then you read what the seller actually put into it before listing. New awning, new tires, new brakes, new headlights, new floodlights, new mattress, new Apple CarPlay touchscreen radio, new leveling pistons, new solenoid, new step motor, new toilet valve, tiled bathroom floor, a taillight. The total invested after purchase, $8,775, on top of the $20,000 they originally paid. That's not someone flipping a motorhome for profit. That's someone who lived in this thing, kept it properly, and is now moving on. Dynamax wasn't a budget builder. They were known for tighter construction and better materials than most Class C brands at the same price point. This particular one has a living room slide-out, leather furniture throughout, solid surface kitchen counters, full appliance setup, and a 5,000-watt Onan generator sitting at only 251 hours. Smart TVs and a navigation system are already installed. Everything that typically costs money on an older motorhome has already been addressed. You're not inheriting someone's deferred maintenance. You're buying someone's finished work at a price that still hasn't caught up to it. This listing doesn't give you a lot of words to work with. What it gives you instead are numbers, and the numbers are good. 2005 Coachmen, V10 gasoline engine, 38,871 miles. 3 slide-outs, 2 air conditioners. Cash only, $19,000. 3 slides on a 2005 with under 40,000 miles is not something you stumble across every day. Each slide adds real living space. This isn't a cramped Class C, it opens up when you park it. 2 ACs means you're not choosing between comfort and fuel cost in the middle of summer. The seller says it's ready to go, get it, and start camping. The listing is sparse, no question. No photos described, no recent work mentioned, no backstory on why it's being sold. That's either confidence in the product or someone who doesn't know how to sell. And you won't find out which until you're standing in front of it. Bring a checklist, bring a mechanic if you can, and bring cash. But the mileage, the slides, and the price together are enough to justify the drive to South Carolina. Under $19,000, and this one comes with something genuinely rare on a private sale listing. Actual documentation. 2009 Winnebago Chalet, Ford E450, 6.8-liter V10, 97,000 miles. $18,900. Clean title in hand, service records available, receipts included, manuals included. That last part alone puts this ahead of half the listings in this price range where the seller's entire history is runs great. New canopy, new tires, new brakes already handled. Cold AC working as it should when plugged into shore power. The only known issue is the generator. A broken wire to the fuel shutoff solenoid is preventing fuel from reaching it. The seller tells you exactly what the diagnosis is and where the problem sits. That kind of transparency is worth something. They've priced it to account for the repair, and if you or someone you know is reasonably handy, a wiring fix on a generator is an afternoon, not a project. Overhead bunk, rear queen bed, ducted 13,500 BTU air conditioning, double-door fridge and freezer, full kitchen, full bath. For under $19,000 with paperwork this clean, this is a legitimate deal with one fixable issue standing between you and a solid rig. $16,000, Chevy 454 Big Block, 53,000 miles, Newmar badge on the front. The seller says the price is firm, and honestly, I understand why. 2004 Newmar Scottsdale on a workhorse chassis with dual rear axles. $16,000, and they mean it. Newmar wasn't building budget motorhomes, they sat in the premium tier, and even their older rigs were engineered to last. Getting one with only 53,000 miles at this price is the kind of find that doesn't need much selling. Dual rear axle means better highway stability and load capacity. It's a meaningful difference you feel on long drives. All leather interior, built-in televisions, working generator, fridge and freezer functioning, hot and cold shower, big propane tank built directly into the body for easy access, and new tires already on it. The seller mentions storage space more than once, which usually means it's genuinely impressive. Where this listing falls short is detail. No recent work itemized, no photos described, thin on specifics. Go in prepared with a thorough inspection checklist. But the brand, the mileage, and the price together tell a story worth following up on in person. Last one, lowest price, and somehow also the lowest mileage on the entire list. 2003 Holiday Rambler Atlantis, Ford E450 Super Duty V10, 31 feet, 42,000 miles, $15,500. Clean title, original owner's manual, and a stack of maintenance receipts that go back through the rig's history. Holiday Rambler occupied the upper end of Class C construction for a long time. Better fit, better finish, better build quality than most manufacturers selling at the same price point during that era. 42,000 miles on one of these is genuinely low. This thing has barely been used relative to its potential lifespan. The seller is upfront about 3 things that need attention. The driver's side awning needs replacing. The generator needs a carburetor clean and a fuel filter swap. And with only 57 original hours on it, that's routine maintenance, not a red flag. And there may be a toilet issue described as probably a simple fix. 3 known items, all of them minor, all of them clearly disclosed. That kind of honesty from a seller on a $15,000 motorhome with 42,000 miles and documented history is not something you take for granted. This is a deal wearing the costume of a project. And the project list is shorter than it looks. 7 rigs, 1 price ceiling, all of them worth a real look. The 2018 is your cleanest path to just driving away happy. The 2011 Winnebago is the one I'd lose sleep over if someone else bought it first. And the Holiday Rambler at the bottom of the list, 42,000 miles at $15,500? That one deserves a phone call. Drop a comment and tell me which one you're going after. And if you want more of these at different price ranges or different RV types, say so below. I read every comment. Hit subscribe, hit like, and I'll see you in the next one.